While the mace made the most powerful weapon in all Minecraft, it becomes even stronger when paired with the Elytra. Elytra Macing is a stable technique used by pro mace players like Wembu, because it allows you to gain incredible height and speed for devastating smash attacks. In today's video, we'll go over everything you need to know about Elytra Macing, what it is, how to perform it, the best enchantments, setup, and how it load out to dominate the battlefield. If you're just getting started with the mace, check out my other tutorials for more information. But without further ado, let's get into this. In the simplest terms possible, elytra macing is when you use an elytra and fireworks to propel yourself in the air and turn around quick enough to one-shot your opponent. I'll be breaking it down into 4 steps. Step 1. Switch to your elytra and fly in the opposite direction of your opponent with a firework. I recommend using fireworks with flight duration 3 so you have the longest possible win time window. Step 2. When you're midair, you want to turn around quickly, switch to your chest plate, and back to your elytra. This cancels your glide, letting you begin falling for your smash attack. Step 3. Fly towards your opponent. And step 4. Disequip your elytra right before hitting your opponent, then hit them with the mace. Elytra macing is primarily used when you want to do insane damage to your opponent in a fight, but there are several things players do incorrectly when they first learn how to do it. One of which is forgetting to disequip the elytra like I mentioned in the last step. The reason you need to disequip the elytra and switch to your chest plate is because Mojang made it so Mace Smash Attack doesn't activate while you're gliding with the elytra. So if you want to do any real sort of damage, you want to use this step. Another mistake I've seen is people not going high enough to actually get enough damage, like flying horizontally instead of gaining vertical height. Finally, the simplest mistake I've seen is people not using the right mace with the current best enchantments, which brings us to the next section. The best enchantments for Elytra Macing are Density 5 and Windburst. First of all, Density 5 greatly increases the damage of your mace. Basically, it adds 2.5 damage points for every block fallen, which adds up really quickly over large drops. For more info, check out Mace 101 tutorial, link in the description. Next, any level of wind burst can be useful. Personally, I like to use wind burst 3 to gain as much height as possible for greater damage, but which level is best ultimately depends on your preference. Wembu uses wind burst 1, for example, but he's become so good at electromagnetism that even with little height gain, he can still chain many attacks together. Finally, avoid using breach for dedicated electromagnetism. While breach is extremely powerful in normal match PvP, because it ignores 60% of armor. Electromacing already deals enough damage from the height and speed of your attack. That density is usually the better option. Breach can still work, especially with attribute swapping. More info in that tutorial, link in the description, but it's not the optimal choice. For your full setup, you'll want Density 5 Windburst Mace. And this goes without saying, an Elytra with Unbreaking 3 and Mending. Your Elytra can break surprisingly quickly during fights, depending on how much you use it. It's happened to me before. Ideally, you'll also want Feather Falling 4 on your boots to minimize fall damage when you miss an attack. And finally, bring plenty of fireworks, because you'll burn through them surprisingly quickly. I personally like carrying around 1 to 2 stacks for a fight. And that's everything you need to know about Elytra Macing in Minecraft PvP. Now you should know what Elytra Macing is, how to perform it, what mistakes to avoid, and which gear to use. But that's just one beginner technique. In future tutorials we'll cover Mace PvP mechanics. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on for future videos. Let me know if there's any topic you want me to cover. Thanks for watching.